And two, thank you to all my supporters, everybody from day one, day two, day three, and everybody who new to the channel. You know, the thumbnail you guys can see is about uh, a recession that's lurking, and it's about the diesel shortage. Well, uh, 12 days ago, they said that the reserve was actually running out of diesel, and now there's reports from news outlets saying that it won't run out. It's saying that just the price is going to increase. So if the prices increase, that means that food going to continue to go up. Uh, all these things are going to continue to happen, and that's happening across the world. Right now, you got Brazil. They're protesting. You have Haiti. They're protesting. It's protests still going on across the world. But let me tell you guys a little secret I learned about platforms. Right? Okay. When you on a platform and you cover a story, soon as the main media drop the story, soon as main media they start covering it. Good morning, Lawson Sparrow. Soon as the main media start covering the story, then you're gonna get shut down. Your notifications won't go out. None of that because everything is about big media. You know. Um, but yeah, this diesel shortage and all these things. I mean, it's to put us in electrical cars. California, they said already by 2025, all gas cars will be off the road. And that being said, is about control. Because you guys know that you got something called OnStar in America, where if you leave your keys in the car, whatever, they can unlock your car remotely right now, currently. So if you go all electrical, you know, um, you could be driving or whatever, they could just shut your car down. They could just literally just stop your vehicle. And there's still some vehicles on the road that they can't do that to. So it's basically about control. And then you got Jerome Powell. The Fed's supposed to be increasing the rate uh, again today, and they're saying that they're gonna put us in a recession, possibly. So if you mix the two up together, these just charges right in time for Christmas, right? Christmas holidays. I know it's a pagan holiday, and I know all these things, and but just in time, well, the holiday where people stress out and most people, they go broke and they go in debt, they do all these things just in time for that to make the businesses more money. They know that people, Christmas holiday is the holiday where people have the most pressure on them because other kids have and they want their kids to have also. So people charge credit cards, people they spend money rather. And if you got everything higher interest rates, guess what? Big business make all the money again. So even with him raising the interest rates, it's basically about big businesses making more money. Breaking you and making big businesses make more money. That's what it all boils down to. And with the diesel shortage, gas prices going to go up. Joe Biden basically saying that he's gonna penalize uh, the gas companies like ExxonMobil and Shell and all these things. He even said that about the Prince of Saudi Arabia. About Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia came back and they made a statement and said we ready for any repercussions. At the end of the day, the 99% continue to suffer, uh, will continue to suffer, and it's the 99% that's helping contribute to the suffering that we actually feel, given the fact that we are the workers, we are the laborers, right? We're the ones who make this box function. And before they come to your comply of demands of whatever you need, they continue to put you in a box where you depend on them. Check this out. Federal Reserve is plotting a program with 6 major banks next year to trial social. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. I believe that that's already here. If you ask me about it, I believe that it's already here. When they hired them 87,000 IRS employees for this year, and they capped saying that if you take out over $600 in your account, the bank got to report it. So I already believe that it's already here. And yes, cash is king. It's definitely king because it's, you get the that's why I say Bitcoin and all these things, all these digital things that they came with, digital currencies and everything. It was a sham. It was a sham boost when people were saying that, oh, they can't track it, they can't trace it, they can't do this. Yes, it can be tracked. And the reason why it can be tracked because you got to make your initial deposit from a bank account. So yes, it can be tracked. Every time you put money in Bitcoin, you have to use an initial bank account. You're not using Bitcoins to buy Bitcoins or whatever. You're going through PayPal or you're going through some sort of uh digital money tablet or money wallet to put money in there. So yes, anything digital could be tracked. So yes, cash is king, and you know, we are definitely facing turmoil across the whole world right now. And I looked at the video about Haiti. I looked at the video about Haiti, and I put a small clip up there, and the video only did 130 views, and it's because things like protest and civil unrest and stuff like that. They don't want those type of videos to be out there to the public. Uh, they only want you to talk about hip hop, and for those of you guys who've been supporting my channel, you guys know a while back I said certain things similar to what Kanye West is saying right now, and that's why I support him heavily. Now I don't agree with everything he say, but I support him heavily because I've been saying some of the things he say. You know, Platforms control narratives, and the algorithm stir you in a direction they want to stir you in. So basically, if you talk about this, you talk about that, that video might do 2, 3 thousand views in an hour. You talk about that, you talk about this, that video might do 100 views an hour. So it's actually stirring you the direction that they want you to go. And what most people, they're gonna drop videos that gonna get them views, you're gonna get them ads and all that kind of stuff. So it stir you the direction that they want you to go. That's called a control narrative. And that's what Kanye West has been talking about. That narratives are being controlled. If you go type uh in the search bar protest, you'll see that it's not too many people. Protest videos don't get that many views, whatsoever. And it's all main media corporations that's covering it. But there are people that's covering it, but the people that's covering it, they don't get no views at all because if anything, large corporations got the niche. You know what I mean? They got the niche they got the niche. If you like NBC, there's times where I put out stories before ABC, before NBC, before Fox. Same stories. And I put it out, let's say 8 hours prior to, I might have 400, 500 views. They put it out an hour later, they got 127,000. So it's like basically they're smothering it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't even do social media myself, Lucas. I don't do Facebook, Instagram, none of that myself because it's a lot of things. Everything is control narratives. Everything, everything is control narratives. It's all control narratives. If you look at the average person channel right now that's speaking about economics and recessions and things like that, they're not getting no views. Like um, there's a restaurant here in Kansas. That's good. That's good. That's definitely good, and they're gonna keep their business flowing too because I was just talking to someone yesterday about the youth. About the youth. You know, they don't the younger individuals, they don't know just 10 years ago or just 15, 20 years ago how different things was. They don't know things were totally different. Like the whole everything was different. Family was more family based and If you struggled as a family, as a unity. If one person was successful, everybody was successful. They don't know about the togetherness that individuals had just 10 20 years ago. You know, they really don't know. Now, now it's so crazy out there in the world that one day it used to be the old saying, one day you here and the next day you gone. Now as you here, you be gone the next minute, next 2 minutes, next 3 minutes. That's just how crazy the world has became, you know. And the reason why it's crazy, guys. The reason why, I turn, like for anybody who's been supporting the channel from the beginning, they know the reason why, like the Kanye West videos I post. The reason why I post those videos, everything I do for a reason. The reason why I post those videos, um, like I said, some of the stuff that he talk about, I agree with. You know, I live in Texas and work out of Chicago. I was just sitting in my boss work van. I had to lock the. Yeah, yeah. It's not the same. It's not the same. It's not the same. It's not the same. It's something in the air and something in the water where it's not the same. Absolutely not the same. And if you speak on chemtrails or you speak on, the things that's going in tap water, because you can't drink rainwater. Rainwater isn't safe. When you think about these things that society has ran with narratives, it makes you go to thinking like, well, what's in the water? What's in the air? You know, what's in the water? What's in the food? It makes you go to thinking these things, and you know, it's nothing is short of actually reality nowadays. If they could take a man and transform a man to a woman, and they can take a woman and transfer a woman to a man, you know, it ain't the sky's the limit how far they're willing to go to play God. The sky is the limit, you know. That's salute, Lucas. That's how crazy the world is. Like, it ain't no limit to how far scientists are willing to play God, and that's why, like the things that Kanye West was saying in reference to my channel. I've been saying these things. It ain't no limit to how a man is willing to play God, and it's individuals that's in power that's actually controlling these narratives that's playing God. You know, but I got on here just to keep it 1,000 with you guys for a second, and all you guys still continue to have some water in your house and some food, because with this thing with Russia, and NATO and BRIC and all these things going on, you never know what tomorrow bring. You never know what the next 30, 40 minutes bring. So guys, keep y'all some water in y'all house, and just pay attention to your surroundings at all time, because the world is crazy. It's a cold place. It's gonna be a dark winter. It's gonna be a dark winter. And I appreciate all you guys for rocking with me. Salute. This 504 cut.